Welcome to Life Under Quarantine. So I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to actually use this video. We'll see how it turns out. There's a possibility that this may just be me whining a lot and nobody wants to hear that. So we'll see how it goes. So in these videos, I've been saying that this weird time we're in will come to an end, that we will get through this. The end of the state stay-at-home order is in about 2 weeks. And I got notification from my employer today that I am back on the schedule for a few days, week after next. And I had a very interesting emotional reaction to that. So obviously I am grateful that I even have a job to go back to and that I've not been unduly financially burdened. Although things have been tight, it's been doable. So I'm very aware and very grateful that this whole situation hasn't been that much of a burden on me personally, psychologically. I know it really has been for a lot of people. So there's definitely feelings of gratitude and awareness of privilege. There is also a very intense spike of sadness and anxiety. So all along, I have been saying that my end game, my ultimate goal, is to make myself financially self-sufficient with my art, my music, so that I don't have to keep a day job. That's the goal. Not having been in that situation ever, there was always a doubt in the back of my mind. It's like, well, I think I want that, but I've never done it, so do I really want that? How would I handle it? Well, over the last month or so, I like it a lot. So the idea of that ending made me very sad. The idea of going back to the job that I had doesn't make me sad. It's a good job, and it's a good job for my own situation and what I'm going for. And I like the people that I work with. So all of that is fantastic. And like I said, I'm privileged and grateful that I have a job to go back to. But it's interesting how anxiety can spike over the oddest things and how we don't really have control over whether or not it spikes and our emotional reaction to that. I might be fine if my personal quarantine went on indefinitely. Many people aren't. And of course, the reason for the quarantine, the sooner that we can have people not sick, the better. But what I know I can take away from it is that having had a taste of what I thought I wanted, I can confirm that, this would be a good life for me. And working at it is definitely the thing to do. So I can redouble my efforts, put in the work without any question or any doubt. That's a pretty nice thing to have. That was the cause for my own anxiety spike today, which put me in kind of a weird place. Other people's anxiety spikes are triggered by different things. What always remains true is that we don't have any control over it. We can mitigate, we can accommodate, in the same way that if we get tapped on the knee, our leg jerks out reflexively. We don't have any control over what's going to cause our anxiety to spike, and we don't have any control over our emotional biochemical reaction to that. So when it happens, it's not pleasant, and sometimes the reasons for it can be problematic or contradictory or weird, but it's okay. That anxiety will pass. I know my anxiety over this will pass. And all the stories that I want to start telling in my head aren't true. They're just stories that my habitual processes make up to make me feel bad. So I don't have to listen to those. I hope you're doing okay. I hope that you're seeing a light at the end of the tunnel. We'll get through this. And even if things change and we're stuck here for a little longer, it'll be okay. Not just for me, but for everybody. We'll get through this. Thanks for listening. Take care of yourself.